Hey, it's a great day. I'm Mike Current, Energizer. Today is day 52 on the Appalachian Trail. Yeah, so let's do this. So for today, after stopping at Daleville for the evening and stayed at the Be Chill Hostel, great stay there in the bunkhouse, and a really good breakfast this morning. Yeah, just back up on the hills. Got about 80 miles for this next section before we stop. And yeah, just see what the day's gonna bring today. Should be exciting. That's what I've been waiting to see. Check this out. I'm walking through a meadow, but look at the grass. Somebody comes out here and cuts the tall grass along where the trail is, so you don't have to walk through all that tall grass. That's really nice. Nice mowed trail. You're looking real spry.
Hey, guy.
Hey.
That take too long. I stopped a lot too.
Thanks. And be bopping along. So, it's just a beautiful day. It's been a beautiful trail.
Yeah, it's been a good run.
Yeah. You know, I've been walking along and just a real pretty day. But it's kind of a green tunnel today, so not much to look at. And I've been doing a lot of reflecting, and part of that time reflecting on your comments that you've left in the videos. And one person stated, hey, he didn't think Tara Dower could run the Appalachian Trail in 40 days and change. Said it was impossible. And I've been reflecting on that. And, you know, isn't that the history of human endeavor? To do the impossible? You know, it was impossible for man to fly, and then the Wright brothers came along. You know, it was impossible for man to go to the moon. And then there was Neil Armstrong. You know, and in running, it was considered, even by running experts, it was deemed impossible to break the sub 3-hour marathon. Physically could not be done. Until in 1975, a runner did it. And now, the top 2 to 4% of marathon runners routinely break the sub 3-hour marathon. In fact, in 2019, in an unofficial race, a Kenyan broke the sub 2-hour marathon. Now, because of how world records are set, it wasn't considered official. But yeah, it's just a matter of time before the sub 2-hour is officially deemed broken. On the Appalachian Trail, in 1948, a magazine related to the ATC had an article in it that said it was impossible to thru-hike the Appalachian Trail in one season. Couldn't be done. So a couple months later, when Earl Schaefer wrote to the ATC and says, hey, I'm doing it, I am thru-hiking the Appalachian Trail in one season, they thought he was a fraud. They were like, you're lying. Then he turned in his stuff. Sure enough, they said, yeah, this guy's doing the impossible. And now, thousands of people thru-hike the Appalachian Trail every year. I mean, Nimblewell Nomad did it at 83 years old. And I think the youngest person, I think it was 5. You know, a child did it at 5 years old. If you ever hit a point in your life where you see something that you deem impossible, just thinking about trying to do it scares the crap out of you. My advice, go for it. Because when you're standing on the other side of that goal and you look back, you're going to go, that wasn't impossible. I just needed to expand my thinking. This portion of the trail in Virginia meanders along the Blue Ridge Parkway. Just an absolutely spectacular road in the mountains. Do you have a motorcycle? Yeah. Make this a priority. This is the other side. Now we're talking. Great views. Appalachian Trail. The Appalachian Trail crisscrosses the Blue Ridge Parkway for 100 miles in Virginia. Farther south, it winds through the Great Smoky Mountains. The trail usually follows the crest of the Appalachian Trail, occasionally descending into scenic valleys. The highest point, 6,643 feet, is at Clingman's Stone on the North Carolina-Tennessee border, now deemed Cahoe. Its lowest elevation, 124 feet, occurs at the Bear Mountain Crossing in New York. Stretching 2,050 miles, it's longer now, from Mount Katahdin in central Maine to Springer Mountain in northern Georgia, the Appalachian Trail is the longest marked footpath in the world. Begun in 1922, the trail traverses 14 states, including 541 miles in Virginia and more than 200 miles in North Carolina. Hikers who complete the trek visit 8 national forests and 5 national park areas. Another grand view. I like the Blue Ridge Parkway. And one of the glorious things about the Blue Ridge Parkway is it has trash cans. Yeah. Considering this is Memorial Day weekend, it's unbelievable how deserted the Blue Ridge Parkway is today. The stone wall is a reminder that the trail goes back and forth from one side of the Blue Ridge Parkway to the other. Look really close. See the fawn behind the mama deer. Teeny. Teeny. It barely knows how to walk. We got a view. More importantly, that looks like trail magic. Closing out day 52. Yeah, great day. Didn't leave the hostel until around 10 o'clock, but wound up still doing 21 miles. Kind of easy hiking today. Beautiful up along the Blue Ridge Parkway. And I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a whippoorwill singing in the background. Yeah, which means he's going to be singing all night long. It's a great evening. It's going to be a great day tomorrow. See you then.